Untuk Lovers Indonesia, kembali di channel YouTube Bisa Untuk Seksi Dunia Anjing kita. Ini di sebelah gua ada Cici Valen. Kita lagi nunggu acara para private workshop with Cesar Millan. Ya, di belakang gua ada PA gua ya yang lagi cengar-cengir pamer gigi ya. PA. Ya, itu lagi bawain tas gua. Ya, di showing saya, Pak. Ini VIP dia. Sombong deh pamer.
Bapak Bobi nggak punya.
Nggak punya, betul. Aku masuk selundup ya. Lalu tuh ada Natasha ya, yang punya Doberman. Ya, long time no see ya. Ini belum penuh nih. Ini lagi tempatnya seperti ini. Ya. Wih, itu ya private bilangnya ya, workshop with Cesar Millan. Jadi karena kalian subscribe channel YouTube Bobisan, kalian nggak perlu private. Ya, karena akan disiarkan. Ya, itu juga udah ada Koko Audrey udah mulai datang tuh di belakang tuh. Ya. Jadi ini buat yang top aja ya. Gitu. Yes. Kita termasuk top.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, ya. Puji Tuhan kita termasuk top. Oke, kita tunggu kedatangan dari Cesar Millan. Dre.
Gimana Om?
Nah, ada Koko Audrey.
Mantap.
Ya, mantap.
Bobisan. Enggak bawa anjing Om?
Enggak. Anjing bawa anjing katanya.
Kecil.
Oke, kita tunggu Cesar Millan datang. Tunggu, kita itu selfie dulu, Ya kan, selfie dulu tuh, lihat tuh. Ya. Tunggu.
Thank you so much to share us the rules of this private workshop events. So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. Hi. Once again, good evening, everyone. How are you? Nice. Welcome to PodFest 2024 and welcome to our exclusive session today. And before I start, let me to introduce myself. My name is Dea as a host for this night. And you are in luck because we are about to see a training legend. Who is he? Correct, Cesar Millan. And this is the sessions is still achieving connection, communication, relationship with your dog. So Cesar will share his knowledge to us about on the 3 essentials in building a relationship with our beloved dog, such as energy, philosophy, and also the actions. And to make this session even more exciting, Cesar will directly demonstrate his technique with 2 model dogs. It's such amazing, right? So you can see how the theory in real life and put into the practice. So, are you ready, everyone? Yes. Of course. So, without further ado, please enjoy the private workshop with Cesar Millan.
When I started my journey, I wanted to teach people that there's no such thing as a bad dog. As a person who lives in the moment, I often forget that I have 20 years on TV, being part of the National Geographic family. We have definitely done great television together. We have changed the world between humans and dogs. Welcome to my ranch. No more excuses. It's now or never. You know, everybody wanted to give affection, and that's when I came out with the formula. Exercise, discipline, affection, body, mind, heart. I need you to be calm and confident. It's amazing. You did good. I learned that I can make a big difference in the world. I learned to be part of a pack, the National Geographic pack.
You're kind of like my spirit guide. I feel like I'm the boss again.
And I learned that dreams can be as crazy as you want them to be. Let's give this dog her freedom again. That's what life is all about. So it took 20 years to change the energy, the philosophy, and the actions of human beings all over the world. I don't train dogs, I train humans. This is unbelievable. Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with warm applause, it's Cesar Millan!
Come on! Oh, we got good music. Come on, Indonesia, come on, a little bit more. Like the way you breed a dog. Yeah. It took 30 hours to get here. How are you tonight? Salam malam. Salamat malam. Yeah, I tried. How are you tonight? Good?
Very good.
Everybody's a dog person, dog lover? Yes? Hey, I got a cat now, so eventually I will have a show about cats. I'm mastering this one at a time. You know, with dogs you can do a pack. With a cat, one at a time, right? Until you convince them to follow the pack. So the goal is very simple. You ready? Anybody has a dog problem? Oh, have you? Any of your neighbors have a dog problem? You know, as a Mexican man, I went to America not to have a TV show. I went to America to learn from Americans because I thought that they were going to teach me how to connect with a dog. But it actually changed, you know, the journey, and I ended up teaching Americans how to be more natural, more simple, more profound. It took a long time. As you heard, it's 20 years on TV. It's a big deal, right? Because to maintain a job and to be on TV for that long, and you know, English is not my first language, and so it's a big accomplishment. But I believe the reason why the accomplishment is still alive is because my contribution to a country and my contribution to the world, right? Through the dogs, I have helped a lot of people understand that we don't have problems with dogs. The dogs have problems with the human. And that's something that is changing slowly because people think that a dog has to change, right? But a dog is only a reflection of three things: your energy, how you think, the philosophy you practice, and your actions. Yes? Life is the same way. Your energy, your philosophy, and your actions will lead you to whatever you want. Right? So, I wanted to be the best dog trainer in the world. I have to believe in myself. I have to work hard, be passionate, and be creative. Especially because I was in a foreign country. Yes? So the same ingredients that I use to accomplish my dream is the same ingredients that we have to use to accomplish a well-behaved dog. Because a well-behaved dog is a reflection of a human who behaves well. Make sense? Okay, so let's talk about the 5 energies that you need to be with a dog. 5. You need 5 energies. That's it, no more. Okay? You need silence, which dog people don't do. Right? Because dog people do. That's the first energy dog people do. We agree? And by the way, also agreement is part of any kind of accomplishment, especially when we do things as a group. Agreement, commitment, follow through. We agree? Yeah. So in order for people to play soccer, right, they have to agree, commit, and follow through. In a family, when a dog lives in a family, it's very important that everybody agrees to be the same energy, same philosophy, same action. But in reality, anybody can do whatever they want, right? Mom can do one energy, husband can do one energy, the kids can do another energy. So what that creates is chaos. Make sense? Yeah, because everybody is doing their own energy. So the first energy we have to learn to be calm, especially if we already have a dog problem. Yes? So what I do for a living is what? I rehabilitate dogs and train humans. Yes? So rehabilitation only happens because the human did everything wrong when they were puppies. Yes? Because when they're puppies, they're perfect. When we're kids, we're perfect. What do we want when we're kids? Happiness, health, love, and create new things. Poor kids, middle class kids, rich kids, we all want the same. Yes? Yes. So we're perfect. But if we are in an environment where the energy is wrong, the philosophy is wrong, and the actions are wrong, we have no choice. We'll become fight-flight avoidance. Same thing as a dog. Is it making sense? We can change this today. So what motivates me in life is that I can go anywhere in the world and talk to a dog anywhere in the world, because you know, dogs, it's the same language, nose, eyes, ears, right? And influence the dog to change their behavior, which we're going to bring some dogs I'm pretty sure you heard them already. We've been barking for a while. And you're going to see how what I'm saying, now you can see how I implement it. Yes? All right, so 5 energies. Silence, number 1. Calmness, number 2. So what is calmness? Just the breath. And right now, as you hear, people are very much into learning how to breathe. Yes, it's a business. We learn how to breathe the older we get, right? So you pay people to teach you how to breathe, and the only thing you have to achieve is calmness, silence, calmness, and then it's confidence. So silence, calmness, confidence. When I go to people's home, what do? No touch, no talk, no eye contact. Stop right there by the door. And everybody asks me, aren't you going to pet him? What the dog is... You're not supposed to pet a dog that is out of control. Yes? And people are so used to acknowledge the dog with affection, regardless if the dog is not behaving. Yes? Your affection will nurture whatever is happening there. So you can actually make a dog worse, which dog people do. Remember, my clients are dog lovers. Love is one thing, knowledge is another. Without the knowledge, you're not going to have the safe, peace, love. You're not going to have the trust, respect, love. Knowledge is what creates safe, peace, trust, respect. Love is an energy to nurture anything. Have you ever heard about a person, they have loved the wrong person? You see? You see? Love loves anything. And sometimes things are not healthy to you. So we have to learn when to apply this energy called love. But dog people are guilty on giving love way before the dog comes into the house. They're already in love with the story. Very novela-like. It's super novela. Right? It's very passionate. So, no silence, silence, calmness, confidence. Confidence comes from knowledge. So, me giving you this simple knowledge should give you the understanding and the confidence to practice formulas. Right? Nose, eyes, ears. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. That's the formula. That's how you connect with a dog the way a dog connects with each other. Nose, eyes, ears. That's why you're not supposed to use ears or sound from the beginning. Because a dog is born with the nose open. Eyes and ears are closed. 15 days later, they open the eyes. 21 days later, they open the ears. So scientifically, everybody knows it. But nobody does. Right? Because at the moment people see a dog, oh my God! Or they do this thing. You see it? So that's ears, eyes. You see it? We are ears, eyes. How you're learning from me is ears, eyes. You see the difference? So humanizing a dog is not ideal. Not in the beginning. I'm not saying not to love them the way you love a human. What I'm saying is they have their own psychology. So you have to use that philosophy. Yes? Money has a psychology. So people go to business classes and practice that philosophy to connect with money. So, humans nowadays know more about how to connect with money than connect with a dog. They pay me. You see what I mean? To connect with a dog. As a Latino, it's funny to me, right? Because growing up in Mexico, all the dogs are skinny, but they don't have psychological problems. Dogs in America are chunky, and I get to have a TV show. So the skinny dogs in Mexico are absolutely normal. They're just skinny, that's all. They don't have a leash, they don't have dog problems, they're not bothering people. They're citizens of Mexico. We don't have dog parks because the whole entire country is a park. So a dog from the north of Mexico can go all the way to Cancun if he wants to. Because it's no laws of how far the dog can go. In America, a dog can only go to practice freedom into a dog park. Right? But this is how they go. The human goes, "You want to go to the dog park?" And the dog is, as they are, right? You go see, go talk to them, go, right? So they bring a dog that is extremely excited into an area where is another excited dogs. Right? So it's in America, it's a place that is called Chuck E. Cheese. Do you guys have that here? Okay, so it's a place where you bring kids and they get excited. So it goes from Chuck E. Cheese to UFC. You know what UFC is? Yeah. Yes. So when you have too many excited dogs, they will fight. And that's a dog park for social skills. Yes, so what the human is trying to do is not going to be able to accomplish it because the energy that you are creating is not going to allow the dogs to practice socialization. Because they don't practice socialization when they're excited. They jump on each other. They invade spaces. When we are excited, what do? We invade each other's spaces. And if we don't know each other, we don't want to be close to each other. Yes? Yes. Same thing with a dog. But we want them to socialize when they are excited. Isn't it funny? It contradicts what we're trying to. I'm giving you an example so you see the excited dog. So the biggest problem in the dog community is not aggression. It's not separation inside. It's not fear. Is the human creates excitement, and then it doesn't, and then the human doesn't provide rules, boundaries, limitations. Yes, it's like a car on a gas pedal, no brakes, and they just let the dog go, and just go and behave. I have no brakes. I don't know where I'm going. See, so we need to learn, the sense of direction. We need to have rules, boundaries, limitations. Yes? Yeah. We need to understand calmness. We need to understand surrender. We need to understand happy-go-lucky. We need to understand leadership. We need to understand it and then know when to practice that state of mind. Calm surrender, happy-go-lucky, calm confident. You follow what I mean? Yes? So it's very important to understand a state of mind. So then you can practice activities. So what are the activities? To walk with you, to play with you, to explore with you. Follow, play, explore. Does it make sense? Yes? So how do you teach a dog? Well, you teach a dog through the walk, through the play, through the explore. But the first activity you must master, or you must, become really good at it, is the walk, which most people don't. Most people skip the walk and they go to the play and explore. So it's like you going to school and don't learn, don't listen, just go to play and explore. How much can you learn? See, you learn when you're in a follower state. That means you have to go into a calm surrender state. Yeah, make sense? Any teacher, you can ask any teacher, how would you like to teach a pack of kids? Happy-go-lucky, excited, frustrated, fearful, angry, whatever, or calm surrender? Any teacher will say calm surrender. You're going to be calm, you're going to be open-minded. So surrender means you open your mind. In LA, people go to yoga, meditation to learn surrender. Only there. When they are in the studio, they practice surrender. When they are in their home, there's no surrender. Because it means something else in the house. You see, it's funny how in one place, surrender means open-minded, and at home, it means somebody's trying to control you. But it's, in order for us to learn, in order for you to listen, you need to be open-minded. And the more you breathe, the more you absorb the energy, or the more you absorb the philosophy. So you have to learn in a calm surrender state. How do you think a dog has to learn? Calm surrender. So we guide the dog to get into a calm surrender state. I'm going to show you a video on the new episodes so you can see when I come to people's home, I assess and evaluate immediately how the dog is barking, how the people are feeling, all of that. So I assess and evaluate the energy. I listen to the people. So when I listen to the people, I go into calm surrender. Yes? And then I assess and evaluate right away, because I'm doing a TV show, and I have to do this episodes and 4 times me visiting you. So if you are 30, 40 years old, but I have to change your life in 4 visits, you see, I have to calm surrender, come out with the plan, and then execute the plan. So the older I get, the faster I become. Yes? Because time is my most precious thing. So I learn how to put everything in good perspective, and then show you. First I listen, then I talk to you, then I do it with the dog. And then you have no choice. Right? Oh, hopefully you are in a state of mind where you have no choice, because that's when you work the fastest. Right? Who loves life more? The people with cancer. The people that are about to die, those are the people that talk about life, motivate about life. So sometimes not having a choice is a good thing. But the choice should be good energy, good philosophy, good action. Especially if you want to change the life of your dog. And hopefully you do. Because we need to be inspired, motivated by someone. If it's not you, it can be God, it can be family, it can be your dog. And believe it or not, in America, most people are motivated by a dog. Because I asked them, would you change for your husband? Absolutely not. Would you change for your kids? No. What about your dog? Yes. True story. I mean, I've been on TV 20 years. That's because they feel that they need me. Right? Now we need Cesar. Like, we need Cesar. And I jumped the border. And they don't like that stuff, in America. But once you provide a service, especially with a dog, they want you to stay. Roll the tape. See? I thought you were reading my mind.
Hello. How are you? How are you? So if he comes out, what do you think he'll do?
I would let him out when he's like this.
Yeah. I don't want to risk it with the lawsuit.
Can I have a look?
You say so.
Yes, sir. Simba is nervous, which leads to all the aggressive barking. And his pet parents are also nervous for what might happen when Simba exits the crate. I need to show them that with the right energy, all the hostile behavior they're expecting can be avoided.
You got it?
Yep. Look here over there.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It's safer in my hands than in your hands because you're nervous.
Well, I'm nervous for you. I'll be.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're nervous from.
Yeah.
The point is you're nervous.
Yeah, 100%.
It's actually quite magical to like see him calm. Because you're a complete stranger and he just lay down.
Well, I want you to have magical days every day, Sienna.
It wowed me.
I wow, Sienna. That's a big deal.
You did.
So that's a perfect example, right? So the dog is barking, and in their mind, the dog can bite. Story versus reality. Right? That dog was nervous, but if in your mind that dog is going to bite, that's all you can see. So even though that dog wasn't going to bite, you can actually trigger the dog from biting, because that's called manifestation. You can manifest that very thing that you don't want. Most people want to manifest money, fame, and power, right? People go to, seminars, how to manifest, but they're trying to manifest money, fame, and power. I want the world to manifest natural, simple, profound, especially if you have a dog or children. I'm a dad, right? So I want my kids to always manifest natural, simple, profound, which trust, respect, love. Money, fame, and power, it doesn't make you happy or healthy or loving necessarily. I'm not saying, it's not good. I'm saying that most people focus on money, fame, and power. The dogs don't know. Right? The dogs don't know. They know when you manifest natural, simple, profound. When your spirit is talking, how do you talk with spirit? Silence. When your instincts are guiding, confident, right? Because you have to take the leadership position. Once you have a dog, you have to, by responsibility, take the leadership position. It's your responsibility. Yes, before you give love. Because my clients are dog lovers, but the dog leads them. So look what happened there. So what happened in that family, they adopted a dog during COVID. So a lot of people adopt a dog during COVID, right? It became like this thing, right? Because they said now they have time. Before COVID, people used to say, I don't have time. Okay, so now people have time. And now they're creating the worst dogs ever, because now these people with no knowledge, they don't know what to do. Yes? So now with no knowledge, they're creating a dog that attacks people. So what they did is they didn't invite anybody. So what happens is they isolate themselves. A dog is a social species. It's not a species that is there to isolate you. It's actually to make you more social. Because when you walk in the streets, nobody cares. But when you walk with a dog, a lot of people care. You see what I mean? Most people will say hi to you when you have a dog. If you have no dog, you can be bleeding in the flyer. Yeah. Nobody cares about a human. But if a dog is something, people care. So it makes people care. You see what I'm saying? So what happened to them, and they just say, let's just don't invite people. Because our dogs will bite. But that was in his and her mind. Especially because in America, you will get sued. So now they will take your money. Because my dog bit you. And if the dog bites you, you get sued, they put the dog down, and then that's it. It creates a very sad story. Yes? Look what happens with the lack of knowledge. So I come in, grab the leash, feed silence, calmness, confidence, knowledge, wait, the dog like calm surrender. Yes? That's the magic. So we all have this magic. We just don't use it. We skip to love. Instead of trust, respect, love. There is a formula for success. And that is the successful formula for me. Right? Silence, that's the spirit. Instincts, my calm confidence, I want the calm surrender. Once I get the calm surrender, I give you my love and I give you my joy. Make sense? Way before I give a cookie, way before I give food, I use something that is so precious called love and joy. I don't have to pay for it. It's already inside of me. I just have to be wise and know when to give it. Yes? Have you ever give love and people don't value it? You gave it too soon. That's what happened. Or the other person didn't work for it. See it? But we give it. Not because we give it, it's going to do what we thought it was going to do. So we have to be wise to when to give it. For why we giving it? What is it that we're rewarding? Yes? Before we bring and say, hey, I bought you flowers. Or I got your, watch, whatever outside of us. So the cookies, the food, the toys, that's outside of us. Yes? First, whatever we have, our spirit, our instinct, our heart, and our creativity. Yes?
Yes.
So how, if you think about it, so Cesar, how did you become the dog whisperer? Faith, hard work, passion, creativity. I didn't know anybody in America. I didn't speak English. I was illegal, but I still built a dream. It's the same thing. People's dream is, I just want a dog to behave. Simple as that. It's a much simpler dream to achieve a well-behaved dog than becoming the dog whisperer. But it's the same ingredients. It's the same ingredients. Same ingredients. My goal is to go everywhere in the world and share the same knowledge until people manifest well-behaved dogs. Because it's not about training a dog. It's about the human really being in tap to what's already there. Our spirituality, our instincts, our heart, and our creativity. In that order. It's not the mind first, by the way. It's your spirit is first, your instincts are second, your heart is third, and then it's your mind. Because your mind is pushed by this energy. By your faith, by your hard work, and by your passion. Especially when you have no money, that's how you push. And as a guy who was there, come from the bottom of the pack, right? Because when you are in the bottom of the pack, that means you're poor, right? So how is a poor guy pushes a dream? Faith, hard work, passion. You trust yourself, you respect yourself, you love yourself, you push that thing. So when I go and rehabilitate a dog, I do the same thing. I trust myself, I respect myself, I love myself, and I push that energy into it. Yes? And then the dog is sensing that energy, and it grounds them. And the dog goes, oh, thank you. Right? Because the human is making them chaotic. You saw when the dog was like climbing on her, and then she gave affection. You saw it? Very fast. Right? 80% of my clients are women. Women always give affection. Always. The first thing I have to do is to help them not to have that impulse, and then not to feel bad. Because they feel that they're not loving the dog. And I say, well, you're not supposed to love it at the wrong time. Because you're not supposed to love a toxic man, so you're not supposed to love a dog when he's toxic. Right? You're not supposed to. I hope you already know, 2024. You're not supposed to love us when we are unstable. Because then you nurture us. But when we do things good, give us the cookie. He got it. Or give us the reward, whatever you want. But do reward us because we work for it. Is it making sense? Yeah. It's the same thing. Yes? Is it more clear? Yes. That's what I live for. To bring simplicity to people's life. Right? So we know when to provide our energy, when to, why things are happening, and then go and execute it. Right? Energy, philosophy, actions. So when you walk with a dog, you know the dog's supposed to be here with you, not in front of you. The nose should not be in front. It can be in front once you finish the walk. Yeah, let him in. He wants to. He needs it. Come on, bring it in. Yeah. Right. There you go. Bring him in, bring him in. Now, I want you to assess and evaluate. So, and at the ranch, now I have a beautiful land called the DTC, and it's magical, right? So I bring people to the ranch. Bring them in. Look at that. Okay. Oi, hear that sound? I just talked about it. Okay. Your job, besides, okay, let's go in agreement. What color is it? White. That's right. We agree. Now, we're going to go deeper. What energy does the dog feel? Very nice, alert, he's nervous, yeah, he was barking. What made him bark? Dogs or?
Pretty much everything. Yeah, everything. So when we take a walk in malls or at a dog park, she will bark at anything. Even a mannequin, she will bark at.
Right, a mannequin. Okay. So it gets excited.
Yeah,
fairly easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now it's a weight of excitement but quiet. Okay? Why? Right? So now the tail went in. So it's alerting, right? But look at the tone of it. It's unsure. So he's alerting you unsure. Now, if you're the kind of human that go, it's okay, 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 or you start giving affection, you will nurture that. So you can see it because it's not your dog. But if your dog were here, you couldn't see it. Because your heart will block your logic. You see it? So it's always best to learn with somebody else's dog. Because you have no emotional attachment. You know, the most difficult thing is the attachment and detach. You know, that's when they passed away, the most difficult thing is to detach. You see what I mean? But when the dog is not attached to you, you can actually logically see it. Yes? You're seeing it with this, not with this. Okay? And you're more effective when you see it with this than with this. You get it? Yeah. But then you have to be able to see it with your spirit, your instinct, and your heart. And then your mind at the end. Yes? Yes. The heart is number 3 for me. And yeah. I'm good with dogs, so I'm suggesting that to you too. You know? You know what I mean? It's like, if you know that this dish is made a certain way, I'm going to follow exactly how Indonesians do it. I'm not going to go, you know, change the order of how the food is done in Indonesia. Okay? Can we get a dog? Can we get something respect? Yeah. So what would you do in that? What do you normally do in that situation?
So usually at home, the biggest problem is when strangers come in the house. She will charge at them and get them. And she has like nipped at even a baby.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest problems.
Yeah.
And what we do to kind of show dominance is we get between her and the thing that she's barking at, and we use it that is loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. And try to fend her off. Yeah.
You start. I'm listening. But this. So here's a position of the leash can help you achieve what he called dominance. Is leadership. So you can change the word. You know, because a lot of times people have a problem with the word. Okay, you can change the word as long as you don't change the energy. Leadership, dominance, CEO, those are titles. Okay? But certain words trigger people uncomfort. Okay? So you can the only thing you have to do is, how does that word make me feel? And that's it. And then change it. Because I used to say, be assertive. And then people say, aggressive? No. Okay, be confident. Right? English is not my first language, so it's not like I didn't know. Because in basketball or in golf, they say, Tiger Woods dominated the court. Or the Lakers dominated the court. So I said, well, that's leadership. It was the best. Right? But when I use the same word with dogs, people took it the wrong way. So semantics. So what I learned is, humans believe in words, but some words make them uncomfortable. All right, just change the word. But don't change the energy. See, you're injecting that energy. But if you go, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's my cousin. It's my sister's baby. It's your cousin. You know what I mean? If you're trying to create an intellectual moment and you think that they're going to understand every word you're saying, it's not going to happen. Right? You're lying to yourself. You're just having a conversation with you. Right? You're just having a conversation with you. Now, when can we have a conversation with a dog? When the dog is calm, surrender, or happy-go-lucky. Not when the dog is nervous, unsure, tense, fearful, confused, unhappy, chaotic. Don't humanize them at that time. Because whatever you're saying will be recorded as the way they're feeling. Make sense? Otherwise, I wouldn't have a job. Because all dog lovers talk to a dog like if the dog comprehends, you know what I mean? Like the dog, oh yeah, you're right, it's our family. Yes, oh my God, I don't know. We have to go travel again. I think we're being in Indonesia too long. You know what I mean? It's like you're not going to have a conversation. So what I did also is leash all the way in the top. All the way in the top, like a dog should. When the leash is in the middle of the neck or the bottom of the neck, it creates a full behavior. Okay? So the leash is for three things. To guide the dog, to stop the dog, or to park the dog. Yes? Yes. But the reason why I say don't let the dog walk in front of you is because now the leash means I guide the human. I stop the human and I park the human. Yes? So you see the people follow the dog. Yes? And then that's how they associate the leash. Okay, you're going to put the leash so you can follow me. See it? So when you're trying to tell me don't do that behavior, I'm not going to listen to you because you, number one, you tell me, you want to go for a walk. And then number two, you make me go in front. Can you see it now? So once you change that, you're going to have a different response. There is no knowledge behind instincts, it's all reaction. So it's quicker to change a dog than the human. Because first you have to agree with me. Second, you have to do the homework. Without me supervising. You see what I mean? And then you're going to lie to me a few times. Because I'm going to ask you, did you practice noble silence, calmness? Did you walk the dog? And you're going to say, yes, yes, yes. But if the dog is misbehaving, that means no, no, no. Right? The dog will snitch on you. It's the only member of your family that will never lie. So, when I come to people's home, the only thing I have to do is look at the dog, and the dog tells you the truth. The human tells you the story. See? So the only member in the house that is always going to tell the truth is the dogs. The humans are going to say, I read your book, I watched your show, I did everything you said. Except they skip the energy. Right? And the consistency. So they all think that by walking the dog once a week, that they actually went for a walk. The most important activity for a dog is the walk. It's the most, because that's how they train the energy of the body and the energy of the mind. Before you give them food or water. Water and food is energy. So you're supposed to take energy first before you charge them back with energy. Love is energy. Yes? So exercise discipline, challenging the mind. This is discipline, by the way. Don't bark. But we never say don't bark. We just gave the direction. I am source confident. You're source of calm surrender. We're a team. And just by doing that, silence comes. So you don't have to say, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Sit, stay, sit, stay, sit, stay, 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 stay. thousands of dollars I spent. People say thousands of dollars being spent, and the dog is not learning. It's like, and nothing to do with the dog. You can just say thousands of dollars and just practice common sense. Right? If you watch the show, I said everything you need to know. Everything. You just have to do the work. Is it making sense?
Yeah.
All right, your turn. So look. So this is an unsure dog, so you have to be gentle in the approach. You can use that to your advantage because the dog right away, as soon as in the presence of calm confidence, they're going to back away. So this moment of weakness, I use it as to guide the dog to let them know that that's what I want. Right? I want the surrender part, not the flight, but through the flight, to walking away, I teach. Yes? There you go. That's when you give affection. So then the dog says, well, so you're going to give me this beautiful energy when I'm quiet and I feel peaceful. Yeah. So if I feel peaceful, I feel safe. Safe, peace. Love. Safe, peace, love. It's really hard. Peace, love. See, it's an order of things. Especially ladies, right? Safe is number one. Because if you don't feel safe, you can't feel peace. And if you don't feel peaceful, you can't give love. Yes? And a man, if he doesn't feel trust or respect, he can't feel the love.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we are, each of us, we're a pillar to share or teach something. Right? We are, this is what we practice. This is what we wired for. Right? I'm going to teach trust, respect, love. You're going to teach safe, peace, love. Yes? And then the dog and the kids live in that environment with that philosophy, with that action. This one's learned nose, eyes, ears. Humans learn ears, eyes, nose. But they want the same. Right? The kids need exercise, mental stimulation, affection. They need to follow, they need to play, they need to explore. That's how we all learn. It is no one of us, birds, lizards, anything, follow, play, explore with their parents before they go on their own. But they follow first. You must master the rules before you break the rules. You must become an incredible follower before you become an incredible leader. Yes? So we also have to learn to follow. So we can have a happy-go-lucky times in life and eventually be a pack leader, which, as you know, is a very stressful position. Because we have to give direction and protection. You know? Yes? What do you learn?
That's a lot of wisdom right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. But for me, one of still the biggest problems is when strangers come into the house. Is there anything you can suggest for me to do when?
I will put a leash. Yeah, put a leash. You know, people are going to, please knock on the door right there. I pretend to knock on the door. Let me just grab a little bit of water. I'm going to grab some water. That is a learned response. So you can practice. So you can practice sounds that will trigger, right? So you can. So in the family, you can do it.
Yeah, our door triggers.
Yeah, of course, because that's the entrance for strangers to come in. Yeah. So the touch that I'm doing is just to snap the brain out of it. Okay? Because once they do this, they're already on alert state. This is a terrier, right? So once they go into alert and then the terrier kicks in, they're going to a warrior mode. Okay? If you use cookies or food right now, and the dog takes the food, you will be nurturing that state of mind. Okay? I know that that's called redirection, but what is it that you redirect and then rewarding? That's why right now, for me, the touch of distracting is better. So I'm blocking the brain from escalating, right? So I bring sensitivity back. Once the dog is sensitive, and then I can bring food. Yes? Because then the dog associates that with getting food. But don't use it while the dog is tense, alert, and getting food, because now you're rewarding that. Okay? There is a time to give food or to use food as a training tool for rehabilitation. But now when the dog is nervous, now when the dog is too tense, or now when the ears are too alert. So it's a lot of things that you can see. Look, see it? See it? So if the dog takes a cookie, he's going to grab the now he's getting cookies, you know, because he's paying attention to the dog. So right now it's just to constantly remind to stay calm, surrender, calm, surrender, calm, surrender, calm, surrender, calm, surrender. Then eventually they don't get triggered by that. You see it? So also do not anticipate, right? So you do not share, oh, she's gonna do it, oh, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, she's gonna do it. Because you're already anticipating a defeat, right? So your job is to only provide calm confidence. So when you want other people to do better, your job is to provide calm confidence to that person and to that person do better. It's like going to a hospital. You can't come with the wrong energy. You have to come with calmness and confidence until that person gets out of the illness or the sickness that they're in. Yes?
What would you suggest when the actual person comes in and then, usually she charges?
Yeah, but she has a leash at that time?
No.
But that's
a leash.
Okay. Hey, Luisito, just come in, come in. No, but a little faster, a little faster. Like, get bitten. Yeah. There you go. See it? Yeah? So the leash gave, remember when I said the leash is for three things: to guide, to park, or to stop. Right? So the leash all the way in the top, it makes the brain stop. That's when a dog show, when they stop, they pull the leash up like this. You've seen it, yes? And the dog does this. So whatever the mind was doing at that time, they put a pause on it. When the leash is here, and you're pulling back with this body language, you just made this dog a personal protection dog, which most people hold the leash like this, or they do this. I'm ready. I'm just hope it doesn't bite. You see? You see what I mean? So when our energy and our mind is not confident, right? How can a dog or a human perform different? Right? So that's why I say calm, confident. It's very, very important. And then it's the creativity. Okay, I'm going to practice, knocking on the door. We're going to do it. So it's like we rehearse. So you have your own Universal Studios at home. So you turn your home into a dog psychology center. You see what I mean? And then you start using everything around you to inspire you to be silence, calmness, confidence, love, joy. And then you tell people how to behave. Right? And then the dog said, well, I guess we're good now. You guys are working together as a team. So in order for this expo to run, people have to work together. So dog people have to work together. We all have to know the same thing to create a great outcome. This is a great outcome, right? This Pet Expo is a great outcome, but it took one person to believe it, and then that person brings another group of people, and more group of people. And guess what? You're not allowed to feel fearful. You're only allowed to feel calm, confident, love, joy until you get there. Yes? So this is more difficult than this. Right? So this little dog should be a piece of cake, don't you think? It's not a Rottweiler, a Pit Bull, a German Shepherd, or a Akita, or something like that. It's just a little dog. But if the energy is not confident, this little dog becomes a giant. What do you learn?
Well, actually, I have a brewing question in my head right now.
Okay.
It's, what do you think about dogs around like babies and kids as well? Because she gets really riled up when kids approach her.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when they make sound.
Mhm.
She will charge at a kid.
Yeah. Well, first we have to make sure that we master grown people, right?
Yeah.
And then when a dog is going to be around a child, that dog has a safety, right? She doesn't have a safety yet, meaning you can't snap her out of it yet. So you practice with grown humans, right? Yes. And then the kids have to learn no touch, no talk, no eye contact. It's very important for kids not to rush into dogs. It's a bad habit. Okay? It's a really bad habit. So horse people actually teach kids better than dog people. Because horse people will teach a kid to not move towards the horse. Yes? Horse people. Dog people ask if you can pet them. That's suicidal. Because the right thing to do is to respect the dog's space. Yes. And then you teach the kid that dog doesn't feel good, that's why we can't touch. So you teach the child to assess and evaluate. Right?
And if the child is doing her own thing, but she kind of gets into this like predator mode, she like kind of sneaks up like, a lion.
Yeah.
And waits for her chance.
But she has a leash on it or not?
No.
Okay, so when a dog is doing behaviors on their own, that dog needs a leash. Right? Okay. Because the leash is your preventative tool. Is the boundary, right? You can't have the luxury of off leash because you don't have rules bound limitations. You see it? So once you have rules bound limitations, and then you take the leash off. You get it? But this time your dog has already touched humans. You see it? So then that means that dog needs to repeat a different behavior until it does it many, many, many times, and you see that a dog, instead of doing this lion thing, it does this. Or it waits. Calm surrender or happy-go-lucky. Get it? So lion means fight. Hunting is, and then you open the door of predator.
Yeah. Because she's a terrier, right?
Well, it's a dog. She's a dog, and she's a terrier. Right? So dog means predator. And then the breed adds skills to it. So what we want to control is the dog in them. So they're all dogs, different breed. You get it? So you can have a pit bull. I mean, my right hands were pit bulls. But I control the dog. But before I control the dog, I control the animal. Animal, dog, breed, name. They're all dogs. They're all animal. See it? So I guide or I lead the animal. I become the leader of it. You get it?
Yep.
And how's your walks? How often do you walk?
Every day.
Yeah? And where is she? In front, next to you?
We've been taught to put her next to us, right? Because we don't want her to lead us, right? So we'll have to be right next to us. And gotta have that confidence, not a tight leash. Yeah.
So you don't have it yet?
Sorry?
So you don't have it yet?
I don't have it actually.
The confidence of...
No, we have the confidence, but at times she'll just suddenly lunge at something. Like if she sees another dog, she'll bark at them, and if she sees a cat, she'll bark, and she'll lunge. And we'll try to use the leash to get her back with.
Okay, so let's do it. So, yeah.
Wow.
What's a golden retriever? Look, this is how it looked like. Because he said a key word to me. We try. See it? So when you say we try, you're going to do 50-50. We do. It's a whole different execution. Right? Okay. Well, so here, that's a dog right there. This is me. That's you do. This is no try over here. right? Yes? That's the difference when you mind is I do versus we try. So you have to pay attention how you talk to yourself and how you actually see reality. Come here. Very nice. So hesitation, right? So she can hesitate and then choose not to go to the stairs, and then what people end up doing is carrying it. So once the dog tells you what to do, you're not the pack leader. You're the carrier.
So carrying the dog is a big no-no. Yeah.
Well, if that's a choice, yes, but that's a choice made by you. So here, right here, I make that choice. But if the dog say, no, I don't want to go through the stairs, and then I carry it, that dog just manipulated. There's a difference. Be careful. It's a difference. Anything that is done by calm confidence is good. Anything that is done by you feeling sorry for the dog, or you're, you know what I mean, or you just don't want to deal with it, then the dog knows how to push your buttons. And then somebody trains somebody. In America, this is the position. Dog, wife, kids, husband. That's the position right now in America. Dog, wife, kids, husband. Somebody put the dog out there. And somebody put the husband over there. Yes? Yeah, so what do you learn?
I think confidence is number one.
Okay.
Because without a confident leader, you can't possibly lead your own dog.
Yeah, or life. Yeah. Yeah, without calm confidence, you can't lead life. Dog is part of life. Right? You can't lead a company, you can't lead a car. Nothing. You can't lead it without it.
Thanks so much, Cesar. Thank you.
Good. Does it make sense now? What I was saying? Right? So it's important, because we humans like to learn and read and hear things, but then we learn when we see. Right? That's when everything I said, you have no choice, is real. Energy is real. Philosophy is real. Actions are real. The order of things are real. I never break the rules. I follow the rules. Yes, energy first, then how does the human thinks, and then how does the human do it? The actions. Otro risito? Okay. Let's get another one. Okay. All right, so is it going to react? Is it going to lapa? Parwing? Parping? There you go. Oh, so you're the owner. You don't want to be here. Hi. It's typical. All right, so tell me a little bit about it. Your dog reacts to other dogs? Male and females. Okay. Perfect. Just on the walks. This is a big boy. All right, let's get the dog. Oh, all right. So that's normally how you do it? All right. Show me your skills of walking a dog. Yes, she's going to keep her in the bottom, okay? Okay. Perfect. There you go. Yeah, leash all the way in the top is going to change everything. Put the leash all the way in the top. Yeah. All right. So here, what I'm going to adjust is her body language, right? The way she holds the leash. Yes. Look, I'll show you. You keep doing it because you're my role model right now. So, if you hold the leash like this. Yes? Can you see it? Can you see it, right? You can see it. Do I look confident? No. No. What about if I hold the leash like this? No? Yes. So remember, energy and actions is practically what we can see in people. Okay? Okay. So my suggestion. So normally this guy is a dog reactive. So leash all the way in the top. It's easier when it's a bigger dog. Look, hold it like this. Boom. And then just hold it right there. Like a beautiful Hermes bag. Right? Or whatever you wear. There you go. Look at this. There, keep going. You get it? There you go. This way. There you go. See? Boom. Boom. So even if he gets, we get attacked, this one has no option, has to keep moving forward. So his mind is occupied. Yes? So even if a dog is barking, once the dog is in a mission, once you are on a mission, you don't get distracted. It's when you're already distracted, you can't execute the mission. Yes? So the reason why a lot of times people can't get to their dreams is because they get distracted. Yes? So the mission is human come confident, dog next to the human come surrender, and then we pass by. And we breathe. And we breathe. Right? So what happens to a lot of people when they pass by other dog? They hold the rhythm. Right? And don't bark, don't bark, don't bark. I hope it doesn't bark. Cesar says, come confident. Cesar says, come confident. Come confident. Come, positive affirmations. Positive affirmations. It's not going to work. Right? So you actually have to breathe. If you don't know how you feel, just close your eyes and, okay, I'm tense, or I'm nervous, I'm fearful, I'm just calm. Right? The easiest way to see how you feel inside, close your eyes. Right? And then, with the easiest way, please. The easiest, look at that. The easiest, there you go. Perfect, right? So you can practice calmness in front of chaos. Yes? I'll take care of that. So the harness is going to create this. Okay, so harness were made for pulling and tracking. So I understand that a lot of people, I don't want to hurt the dog. Listen, in a dog show, a Chihuahua to a Great Dane have a leash all the way here. No one worries about the dog being hurt. We have to learn how to handle the dog. Yes? So, but the harness was made for two things. For bloodhounds and for huskies. That's what it was made for. Right? That's the origin of that tool. Nowadays, it's super, super famous and everybody wears it, but the dog is all over the place. The dog is everywhere. Versus with a leash, you can guide it. Yes? The leash is for guidance. The harness is for pulling or tracking. So if I'm going to rollerblade, without a doubt, harness. Yes, because I want the pull. Yes? Or if I want to do search and rescue, the harness. But if I want my dog to behave well as I walk or as I run, the leash or a halter. Oh. The one for horses. Right? That's good for beginners. Because it doesn't address the neck. It addresses this part. It allows the dog to stay focused. You want the focus and the nose away from the ground. 60% of the brain is controlled by the nose. Yes? So you want the nose, not the eyes. You want the nose. So remove the nose away from the ground. And then keep the eyes in the direction that you want to go. So now you got nose, eyes. And when nose, eyes is in the direction you want, that's a good boy. That's when you bring the ears. Nose, eyes, ears. Yes, you're getting it, Indonesia. You're getting it. All right, let me take care of that one. And then you're going to walk this way. Okay? You wanted a big boy. You got to learn how to walk a big boy. Okay? You have 6 6 dogs? Jesus Christ. And you have a husband too? Okay. I'm just saying. Can I use that one? 6 dogs. I thought I was the only one. All right, this is good. So here is a little bit unsure. So you saw it? So here, he's already doing this. Yes? So, if you keep pushing, you can get this. Okay? But it's my responsibility to see his communication. His or her? His. It's my responsibility to see how he's communicating. Yes? They're absolutely in the right to bite. But I can never blame the dog. Because they're reacting. They're not thinking. So it's my responsibility to take care of my energy, to take care of my movements. Yeah? Yes? Yeah. We can never blame animals. They don't rationalize. So it's ridiculous to say that a dog bit somebody and therefore they have to be put down. It's ridiculous, but it happens. You hear him? Now he's growling. Here, you put it. All the way in the top. Yeah, a little bit. But I need the leash all the way in the top. Yeah. There we go. Because he has like a chubbiness on me. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, right there. And then take it out. Yeah. No, you can just leash. Yeah, the leash. Just the leash. Yeah. See, so the detachment is easier. If I would have the harness, it would be more. It would just turn around right away. Okay. Okay. Now, my goal in life for the world is to go for a walk together. I call it the pack walk. No, we're going to walk together. What are you doing? She doesn't listen. There you go. This way. So how the dog becomes friend is through the walk. See it? I lead my dog. You lead your dog. We all lead our dogs. Yes? Turn right. And there you go. So it's not about the dog playing first. It's about the dog following first. Going through migration first. And then, look, the humans stop. They stop. So they all practice the same thing. So now the mind can practice fight or dog reactivity because the mind is already being told what to do. Dogs can only do one thing at a time, just like us men. We can only do one thing at a time. Yes? Women are versatile. Dog can only do one thing at a time. Guy, one thing at a time. There you go. Don't forget to breathe. Yes. And then we talk and we talk. We don't even worry about the dogs, right? Going this way. This way. There. This way. Come on now. There you go. Good, good, good. This is good. This is good. Oh, this is good. Because he's done it before. He's done it before. Yeah, he controls by throwing himself on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Yes. They're going to do the whole circus thing. Yeah. All right, so hold with one hand. Yeah, yeah. That hand. Yeah, short, not tense. Yeah. Come in. Come on. Breathe, just breathe. That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. This is pack leader stuff. Yes, right? This is CEO stuff. That's right. There you go. Yes. Now, here, she did something that is very common. So I passed the leash to her. Okay? Tai Chi. Tai Chi. Tai Chi. Not Kung Fu. Tai Chi. Tai Chi. Yes. Very tense, very tense. I'm safe now. No, remember I said calm first. Very important, you know. The way you grab the leash, the way you hold the leash, shoulders up. The dog is not to give you stress. The dog is to remove stress away from you. If you do it wisely. Otherwise, the dog can add stress to you. Yes? But that's something that we are giving to the dog. So that's, why would you get a dog if you're going to bring more stress? Just get more human. Or bad deals. Yes? What do you learn? Yeah. Yeah. What about you? That's it. Because him is you. He's a reflection. I'm so bad. Yeah, well, step number one. Step number one is to self-reflect, right? And then to really assess and evaluate how tense are you. You see what I mean? How worried are you, right? Like first you have to self-evaluate yourself, because this is about energy, right? How's my energy? Not how's my knowledge. That's number two. And then it's your actions. Because if your energy is bad, your actions are going to be horrible, right? Your mind can know a lot of things and yet, I know. So what? If your energy is bad, your actions are bad. These two are connected. Right? It's like politicians. They always say the right thing, but they always do the wrong thing. Yes? I mean, I'm from Mexico, super corrupt, right? So they always say the right thing, but the energy was bad from the beginning. Therefore, the actions were going to be bad. That's it, right? So we can know everything, but the most important thing is energy. Energy is more important. And then your actions can be more profound. Natural, simple, profound. Trust, respect, love. Safe, peace, love. Connection, communication, relationship. That's the beauty. That's what dogs are here for. Or plants, or crystals. Right? To have clean energy. Good philosophy, so you have good actions. With money or without money. With fame or without fame. With power or without power. My goal is to give you natural, simple, profound way of living. We already have it. It's already there. You just have to allow it. So, silence, calmness, confidence, love, joy, in that order. What do you learn? Yeah. It's funny because it's the same. Right? It's the same. Yeah, look, right there next to each other. We're talking, right? And there's no reactivity. It's the right reaction, though. Happy-go-lucky, sniffing, calm surrender. Sure. Good. Thank you. Thank you for coming so I can share this moment with Indonesia.